Challengers is a movie about tennis. Except, it isn't. Challengers is a harmonious movie about chemistry and the difficult relationships you build that can completely transform and break the way you see friendship dynamics. It's about the intensity of emotions and the toxicity that can come with hardcore passion and all those feelings that accelerate inside of you in a chaotic sport like Frenzy. Tennis is simply a simplistic backdrop with a very traditional best friend sports rivals plot sprinkled in to cover the crazy themes like a curtain. Right off the bat, I just want to say Luca Guadagnino put his entire Gudussi into the wild field of the movie and its erotically mad tennis and seduction sequences. Guadagnino and longtime DP Sayumbu Muktiprom give their action sequences this really out there and convoluted look and flow as they mess about with every single camera technique you can think of to create this furious frenzy of rage that our characters feel when playing against each other. This game is a mental one, and we can tell due to how intimate we are with the combatants as we enter inside their souls via the usage of first person, get used by becoming the tennis ball they hit, and by climaxing alongside them, with the effect caused by slow-mo close-ups as well as the hit peer pressure nightclub-like score that blasts throughout the film, making us ignore our own inner thoughts. There's not even any sex scenes in the movie, but you still feel cringed out due to the way the movie moves around and still feel some erotic tension due to these very personal tennis scenes. This immersion isn't just one carried by the crew behind it, it's also one that is helped by the cast in front of it. Both male stars pull off the awkwardly confused insecure characters they were given, and Zendaya is amazing as this vile control freak seductress who only wants to win no matter what. But it's Josh O'Connor from the three that truly shined in my opinion, as he gave a great sleazeball performance that felt like something out of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. His selfish himbo act, aggressively entitled ways, and comedic timing was nearly enough to rival Charlie Kelly or the Golden God.
To be the king of the mountaintop. I am the king of the mountaintop. I reign supreme over everyone in this school. I am the golden god of this place. I reign supreme.
Now, even with all this, there were still some things in Challengers that didn't really work for me. This was screenplay writer Justin Kritsky's first feature film, and I felt like I could tell due to how rough a bit of the dialogue felt. The movie just says it how it is a lot of the time, and I feel like I'm watching a cutscene whenever the characters start to talk about normal shit. But hey, that might be due to how out of touch and narcissistic they are. It was a bit distracting for me personally at times. The score was also amazing, but a bit loud. It might have just been my theatre, but it took a lot of attention to hear some of the lines. The movie is set through 13-14 years of our protagonists' lives, and there's a lot of time jumping. We get to see a lot of what happens before and after our characters meet Zendaya's character Tashi Donaldson, but I would have enjoyed seeing more of the middle, after Patrick and Art had gone their separate ways. I feel like a lot happens between Tashi and Art, and I'm just meant to believe it and feel for it because there's time jumps to the future, and I've seen them in college. But the information we get in the more shorter time jumps doesn't really make me feel as much as it's intended to. That being said though, the movie is still very interesting and enjoyable. It takes you on a wild ride that feels sweaty and dark, and it's one that I enjoyed a lot. It also had a lot more comedy than I expected. 3.5 out of 5, watch it with the entire family.